How can I forget what happened at Henderson Station, at Cloverland, at Clifford, at Midford Mine, Ben Breskirk, Amerkin Station, Mineral Center, and the shades of Wisconsin Point Lighthouse Towers, at Taconite Harbor, Ilgan City, Kramer Tunnel, Sparta, Ironwood, Morgan Park, West Duluth, Ottawa, at Rockmont, Banning, and at the Waynos Workers' Hall. How can I forget what happened at Clevedon, Tanner, and Parkland Hospitals, Butternut, Ironbelt, Minneopa, Lac Nemagaman Tuberculosis Center, Powell, Section 30, Little Crow City, Agate Bay, Potter's Graves near Superior, and at Catawba, Percival Mine, Forest Center, Moscow, Minnesota, Cannon City, and Malaria Licked, Fort Howard, or old 61's Monarchs and Butterflies, reclaiming the crumbling road, crumbling as Orioles, and the Anishinaabe graves at Park Point, where crows stand vigilant on bended leg street sign, the steel foot immersed in water, or Treve de Sioux corrugated river, where the well-armed white hand forces compromise, and Missions Creek swipe dead from Fortuna's flaming horns. These terra were terrorized, and villas villainized. This poem is solely Mason to the many Nakbas. I never left. Always never left. You never leave abandoned fields. You go after a sun redditing cheroot blown out. During the sick times, eating us all up, making us all abandoned, left for feral in wilderness, to find how hard to fly out of a diseased town, knowing only sunsets, let to walk, reverently sprouting, milkweed plugging into crossbows, aggregating grade and gissets, to Trout Brook's railroad cliff, who's been broken since flood made High Bridge without bridge, to know how road close sign got its name. Under both a gunflint moon and both Chippewa gods and the boots of proletaria, time is the tourniquet history's hounds hungered for, wanting more out of the poor farm, bodies, and buildings. What are the memories but perception of cinders of internal civil wars? How can I forget what memories I never knew about at abandoned fields? To have to breeze through forsaken winds and see panhandling, orphan, homeless ghosts, and long-lost synonyms blown through cities, now only graveyards. From the clay of prisoners grow Warden's house, incarcerated in a time frame, with hands of finished barns, Oriententa's dams, broken shoulder. Only Bridge Valley Creek leads to Forestville, but blossoms, porcelain petals, like thumbnails of the pedicured. Death's perfume, lavender, sulfur, frankincense. Is Pompey's breath bellowing in silent mimicry over abandoned fields, and buried Gogetic arm, the pyramid trees, their energy surrounds stillborn towns. Crows make home plumber tower over iron lubber riggings. Pulleys no longer threaded over many moraines and eskers. At Pap's mine, brewing only death. Crowded crypts of capitalist crime scenes, bereft of yellow tape, ringed in baseball field fence. There are no cemeteries, stone tongues, but bases and bleachers. At Annex Hill, Tower Sudan, Pioneer Mines, raspberry-stained pits circumvent from the great heavings, now anemic, bulimic, and milk dry, the precious Breckus ranges, sterned Gogebically and Masabically, rearmed and astroblane from cosmic north, screaming out of history.